smoke is on. That's a pretty hard pull considering the age of this airplane. There he goes. The Bucher 133 was a development of the Bucher 131 Youngman, which was the two-seat version of this airplane as Jerry goes up over the top. Now, the remarkable part about this airplane is that this thing was designed and first flown back in 1935. Hammerhead stall turn there. And one of the things that was noticed about this aircraft was its agility. Point rolls there from Jerry Wells. The airplane was highly maneuverable, so much so that in 1938 it became the Luftwaffe Standard Advanced Trainer. Now, originally it was powered by a Herth engine, but considering as how we wreaked havoc on Germany, the planes may have survived and some of the engines may survive, but for the majority of it, the engines are no longer available, and parts, if you can find them, are almost non-existent and highly expensive. Back onto the vertical there, smoke is on, watch for the kick. Now, this airplane came through with 160 horsepower originally, but because he couldn't find an original engine that was in actual airworthy condition, Jerry Wells went with the modern engine. It's a classic airplane with a modern engine. You see a lot of that in reproduction aircraft, but this is an original. And for those of you who remember the movie The Great Waldo Pepper, the paint job on this airplane resembles the fictional character Ernst Kessler in that movie. That's the color scheme that is on it, and in the movie Great Waldo Pepper. And of course the Kessler character was based on Ernst Udet, whose autobiography Ace of the Iron Cross is a pretty good read, I hear. As you can see, it has very good vertical performance, but it would with 360 horsepower. I'm sure the original, although it had good vertical performance, it probably didn't climb like Jerry Wells' airplane. Right through the sun. Thank you, Jerry. This airplane stood the aerobatics world on its ear when it was introduced into various aerobatic contests over in Europe back before the war started. Looks like we've got Germans doing recon out there. I'm wondering if Jerry Wells might be spotting for them, but we've got Jerry on the move out there with a recon patrol. This could be trouble. In the meantime, Jerry Wells is going to bring that Bucher Youngmeister back around here. There are two versions of this. He's flying the Youngmeister, which is the single-seat version. There's the Youngmen, which is the two-seater. The vertical again. The airspeed's going to bleed off. There's the rudder kick. It is the hammerhead stall turn. And this, too, is an actual combat maneuver. Way back in the Pacific War, one of the favorite tactics done by the Japanese. See that? He rolled to the left and broke to the right. One of the favorite tactics that they used against Wildcats was they would go onto the vertical. The Zero would climb significantly better than the Wildcat, and Wildcat would go into a spin. The Japanese fighter pilot would do a hammerhead stall turn and take the Wildcat out. There's Jerry Wells with a loop. About 4 G's on the pull out there. Once again, it is a deceptively difficult maneuver. The idea is to make it look as round as possible, and depending upon aircraft performance as well as wind conditions, it can be very difficult to do. Jerry, however, is up there making it look so easy. Comes out of that, pushes over the top, snap rolls. They call them snap rolls because the way you set the airplane up, you cross control it and the wings on one side of the airplane are stalled. They are no longer flying while the other side is flying, and what it does is it makes the airplane snap right around. There he is. A little bit of a knife edge descent there. Looks like we got more recon patrols out there. There's Jerry inverted, hanging by the belts. Oh, he's pushing out. That's doing it the hard way. All the blood in your body is going to your brain. You can indeed get a significant headache from doing that. Oh no, the Germans are on the move. We've been invaded.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
I'm going Americans.
American!
And here's Jerry Wells coming up onto the vertical again. Just going to roll it around a little bit up there. I know what we're waiting for. There it is. That is the torque roll. It's the torque of the engine that's rotating the airplane around. Wow, we're really getting invaded. Oh, I see the Allies have joined us too. As Jerry Wells continues with his Bucher. And there he goes onto a 45-degree upline. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, he's got some snap rolls going on up there. You can see them. And he recovers successfully. Coming back over the top. That's a half Cuban 8. He's getting ready to go and do another half. Jerry, man, you're in the line of fire, dude. Comes back up over the top. This time he's going to complete the maneuver. It's called the Cuban 8. Wait for the rollout. There it is. Was invented back in 1933 by Len Povey. And there he goes, an aileron roll. He rolled to the left, broke to the right again. Len Povey introduced the maneuver in 1933, and he was flying at the time for the Cuban Air Force. So knowing where his bread was buttered, he called it the Cuban 8. There's 2, there's 3, there's the 4-point hesitation roll. Back up onto the vertical. He's going to turn the airplane around. One of the nice aspects of this aircraft is the fact that it stays up close and personal. Looks like a pretty good ride, too, from where I am. Little bit of a whifferdille there, not quite a stall turn. He still had some forward airspeed on the plane. And there he goes, rolling the airplane around. Now I believe that Jerry Wells is going to set up for a photo pass here for those of you while the battle rages. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry Wells, the Bucher Youngmeister. Youngmeister. like he's going to turn around and give us another photo pass. Should be pretty interesting with the Army out there in the field. And here we go, a nice, beautiful, low photo pass here, courtesy of Jerry Wells. In just a moment, we are going to recover Jerry Wells. When he does land, we will get going.